Okay guys, so as promised, here is the review of my LG Optimus S. I just got this about a week ago, maybe a little less than a week, and so far I really like it. But before I start off with the Android system and every app that I've got in it and stuff of that sort, I'll go ahead and show you guys the sides of the phone. On this side, all you have is your micro SD card slot, which is very easy to get to. I like this feature. You just pop it out and put it in. I've got a 2 gig micro SD card in there right now. At the bottom here you have your charging port, which also doubles as if you want to hook it up to your computer and put stuff on it that way. You have your home, option key, back button, and search key down here that are dedicated. I like them. I like them because they're actually physically tactile buttons, and there's not just a screen here. So I thought that was kind of cool. Here you have your dedicated camera button, as well as your voice recognition button here on the side, and then you have your volume rocker keys here on the side. Your on-off button right here. Your I think it's a 3.5mm standard stereo headphone jack. That's kind of cool. On the back you have your 3.2 megapixel camera, as well as your speakerphone speaker there on the side. And that's about all there is back there. I'll go ahead and show you guys the battery. It's got a 3.7 volt lithium ion battery rated at 1500 mAh. The battery life isn't bad. Of course, with a lot of these Android and really smartphones like these, if you use it a lot, you're really going to drain the battery. I use it fairly moderately, for internet, Facebook, YouTube, and I'll drain it in about a day. So that's why you need to buy a car charger if you ever get a smartphone. I mean, it's just really handy to have one on hand. So let's go ahead and get into the program, or get into the programs and everything. Your standard lock, as well as you can turn the sound on or off without having to unlock the phone. Let's go ahead and leave it on. As you can see, I've already got a background installed on it. I thought it looked kind of cool, so that's why I put it there. I really like this scrolling desktop feature they have. It's kind of like the iPhones, but it's a little bit better. You can do more with an Android phone than you can do with an iPhone. Go ahead and show you guys what programs I have. I've got nothing on this screen. I've got shortcuts to camcorder, my voice recorder app that I downloaded, and the camera feature. I also have this, they call it a power bar up here. I've got Wi-Fi turned on. I can turn Bluetooth on or off. I can turn GPS on or off, and I can turn the sync on or off, and the brightness brighter and at the lowest setting. So this is really useful if you're really into saving battery life. I've also got a Google News bookmark, because I usually go on Google News quite a bit. Let's go ahead and get out of that. Contacts, I'm not going to go through that because you guys don't really need to see the names of the people that I talk to. No offense. Email. Let's see what I can do here without showing you guys too much. You just click on which one you want. So, of course, I've got one of my fairly recent comments from this morning here that someone commented on one of my videos, and that's really what it looks like. It's a pretty basic email client. I don't really mind it all that much. Simple is sometimes better. I also have a local news application, the Android Market, which you can go through if you're pretty familiar with this and find all sorts of neat programs and applications to put on your phone. I also have a clock down here, which I use as my alarm for every time I need to get up in the morning. So that's pretty useful. You can also get to the MP3 player from here, so I guess I can demo this as well. It's really basic. It's not really all that intuitive. Anyone can pretty much pick it up and use it. That's what I kind of like about it. I really don't use it all that much. But I mean, it is what it is, and I put some music on here to demo for you guys, so let's go with some Priest. This is a good song. before YouTube shits a brick. Better stop doing that. You also have your shuffle feature up here, so you can shuffle songs and everything. And you also have your repeat all songs. There's really not much of a learning curve to it. You also have playlists, and I just have a recently added playlist here, but I don't really use the MP3 player on here as much. You can go back to your now playing, and as I said before, the back key, I use that a lot, as well as your songs. So, as I said, it's really pretty basic. You can also go to your gallery, and as you can see, it's playing a slideshow. That was from a friend's house. We fixed his fence. There's a picture of the cat. And that's really just if you want to, have this playing when, if you're showing pictures to someone. YouTube, let's go ahead and demo that. I'll demo 4:3 aspect ratio and 720p. So here's the guy that I'm subscribed to. And I've got it in the HQ setting.
Alright, you guys ready for today's shirt? I'm gonna cross my fingers. Alright. Please be cool, please be cool.
So as you can see, quality isn't all that bad. Let's go ahead and demo one in 4:3 aspect ratio. So as you can see, it doesn't really fill up the whole screen, of course, because it's it's a wide screen. But YouTube's pretty cool. It also has an upload feature that you can do. Say I recorded something, it would go into the. It's the YouTube feature on this phone is really cool because you can just take a video and then upload it straight to YouTube off the phone. Which maybe I'll do that at some point. If you'd like to see that, you'd be better off subscribing to my videos because that's going to come up separately from this video anyways. So if you want to see the that feature, I'll go ahead and do that. Let's see here. What else do I have to demo? You also have your call feature, of course, because it's a cell phone. Call log, contacts, favorites. Really basic, not really much to it. You can also get into your voicemail. Let's see here, I'll demo you guys some of the programs. I've got Advanced Task Killer installed, which allows me to quote-unquote kill selected applications. And as you can see, when you go through your list and check off which ones you're not using, it allows more memory to be usable. I've got Angry Birds installed, mainly because I've never played it before and I've heard everybody likes that game. It's okay. It's okay. It's nothing to really, be extremely excited about. I've also got this nifty backgrounds program, which has all sorts of different backgrounds you can choose from. Really pretty simple, easy to use. Say you wanted to click on this or tap on this Camaro here, you just set wallpaper, set contact, set favorite, or save. So that's pretty cool. It is ad supported though, not a big deal. A lot of these free programs seem to be ad supported. Barcode scanner, pretty cool. I actually used it for the first time a couple days ago because one of the Facebook pages that I like on Facebook had a barcode on it, and I was like, hey, never used that before, so I went ahead and gave it a go, and it's pretty cool how it works. I use the calculator quite a bit, actually. Standard calculator, nothing really too much to go through there. Craigslist program, eBay program. It's also got a flashlight app. So, you're in the dark. You can use your phone as a flashlight, and the screen stays always on. It was free. Facebook application, gallery. What's pretty cool about this is you can scroll through all your different pictures and videos. So this phone actually has a decent amount of power. I think it's got I think 512 megabytes of RAM, and I think the processor is either 650 or 800 megahertz. I'll go ahead and check up on that and leave it right there, what the annotation really is. So going through pictures is pretty easy. You just click on what you want. I took a picture of this because I thought it was funny. You see cars like this around town all the time. Yeah. There's a widescreen, not widescreen, but just a regular shot of stuff like that. And so that's really all there is to that. Go back into applications and see if I missed anything. I've got Pandora on here. If you don't know what Pandora is, it's just a internet radio program. And here you go. And I don't want to show that message again. Okay, so let's see what else we've got here that I haven't demoed yet. The navigation app is pretty cool. It's just standard GPS. Not really too much to go off there. Places, application. I thought this was pretty funny. The Tourette's Guy app. They've got all sorts of quirky programs like this. I thought this was kind of funny. It's a inside joke between my friends and I. Voice search. Starbucks in Clovis, California. And here we are. So that's pretty cool. I've used this feature quite a bit actually. It's really handy, especially when you're driving and not supposed to be using your phone. Then also Sprint has this Sprint ID deal. It's just different themes and everything for the phone. I don't use that, but some people might. I'm not going to really go through it because I don't want this video to be too long. It's already at almost 16 minutes. But as you might have guessed, I'm with Sprint. I've been with Sprint for now for about 3 years. And I know some people say Sprint sucks, and but everybody says that about their own respective phone companies that they've had. Personally, I've had both AT&T and Cricket, and Sprint blows both of them out of the water in my opinion. AT&T might have better coverage in some areas than Sprint does, and Sprint, I've confirmed that it does have better coverage than AT&T in some areas. Really, when it comes down to it, it's really just preference, it seems like. Some areas are better coverage than others, and things like that. But Sprint has probably the best deal out there. They have, with the plan that I'm on, it's unlimited data, texting, 450 minutes, but the plus side to that is I get any mobile anytime, so I can call T-Mobile customers, AT&T, and Verizon, and it won't go against my 450 minutes each month. And since most people I call have a cell phone, it works out really good for me because I can call people who have a cell phone as much as I want and not have it go against me on my bill. And plus, with Sprint, my bill right now is $70 with a $7 phone insurance plan, which covers, it breaking, manufacturer defects, the whole 9 yards. I've used that 2 times now, and they've replaced 2 phones that the charging port was messed up on. So that was completely free of charge that they did that. I'm sure other phone companies have that feature as well. I also get a 22% discount with Sprint thanks to the company that I work with. So my bill goes down to, I think it's about $65 after taxes and everything. So I thought that was pretty cool that they have that. And a lot of the other phone companies are having that now too. So that's really all there is with this phone. It's all in all, it's a great phone. It's not an HTC Evo. It's not a high-end 4G phone. But what it does very well. I really have no qualms with this phone. No problems with it. It can be kind of sluggish at times, but 90% of the time it's pretty damn fast. I like it. It's a good phone. If I had to give it a out of 5-star rating, just because it's sluggish sometimes, I would give it a 4.5-star rating. It's definitely a good phone. I got it for pretty cheap off eBay too. I got it for $100. I went back and looked at what I paid for it, and that's how much it was. So you can find them pretty cheap on eBay. And from what I've heard, if you're with Sprint and you're looking for a budget Android phone like this one, do not get any of the Samsung ones, and do not get the Sanyo Zio or Zio or whatever it's called. Multiple people have told me, and I've seen in the reviews on the internet, that it's just they're just bad phones. This is the best budget phone that Sprint offers that's Android powered. It is running Android 2.2. I've heard that you can get it to run 2.3, and apparently it's not all that hard to root it either to get it to do more stuff. So that's about all there is for this video. If you guys got any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. And don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. If you like this video, it definitely helps me out when people subscribe to me. So see y'all later, guys.